I'm Macy Egland. Only in Newsday, DWI arrests among underage drinkers are rising on Long Island. According to police data, 78 underage drinkers were arrested for driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol in Suffolk last year. That is a 110% increase from 2023. In Nassau County, 26 underage drivers were arrested for DWI in 2025, up 13% from the previous year. 2023 data was not available for Nassau. Now, there has been a renewed focus on underage drinking and driving after Nassau police officer Patricia Espinoza was killed in January. Police say she was hit by a 20-year-old driver who was heavily intoxicated. You can see Newsday's year-long investigative series looking at Long Island's dangerous roads on our website, newsday.com. Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman is gaining ground in his race for governor. The latest Siena poll shows the Republican cutting into Governor Kathy Hochul's lead. The Democrat is ahead 47% to Blakeman's 34%, but that lead has slipped 7 points since last month's survey. Well, another fire has damaged the historic Wells family farm in Riverhead. It started inside a barn yesterday afternoon. It's now the second fire on the property in the past 6 months. In November, fire destroyed 2 barns and left another one damaged. Only in Newsday, a luxury car club could be coming to Syosset. The town of Oyster Bay is considering a plan to convert a former printing building into the exclusive motor club. It would offer the storage and display of 28 luxury vehicles, as well as a subscription for high-end car owners. And this is exciting news, at least for me. Caribou Coffee has set its sights on Long Island. The Minneapolis-based coffee chain wants to open at least 2 locations here, one in Westbury and another in East Farmingdale. Excited about that. All right, let's talk about your Tuesday weather. Also exciting, especially if you enjoyed yesterday. Hope you got out. It was beautiful. We are starting your Tuesday with a chance for rain, but the good news is it clears out to be a pretty nice day. So if we do see that rain, it'll be early. Otherwise, it's partly sunny, highs in the upper 50s to maybe even the 60s across the island. So yeah, another nice day. More rain chances for tomorrow. Check out that futurecast. Showers start in the afternoon and go through the evening. Dry for the rest of the week though, and into the first part of the weekend. So things are really shaping up as we get further into the week. Again, we've got some rain possible for Easter Sunday right now. We'll keep an eye on it, but look at those temps. We're back, baby. We made it.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
Only a Newsday. Long Island defense contractors are expecting a boom in orders due to the war with Iran. Long Island, together with Brooklyn and Queens, is home to more than 400 defense contractors that employ 25,000 people and generate up to $10 billion in economic activity each year. We visited CPI Aero Inc. in Edgewood. It supplies Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and others with complex structural assemblies for planes, drones, and missiles. The company says it was already seeing a surge in orders before Operation Epic Fury.
We get insight into the demand signals from the government and from our direct prime customers. Some of them are talking about 4x, 7x, could be 10x increases in defense spending in certain product areas to basically rebuild the magazine depth or the stores of the weapon systems that are needed as they get used up.
Newsday business reporter James T. Medore says the new defense contracts won't be awarded for at least several months, but when they are, they could be a boost to the local economy.
When companies on Long Island get contracts to make parts for the Pentagon, it has a direct positive impact on our economy. And not only in terms of the jobs and the wages people are earning in the industry, but also all the suppliers that provide material and services to these aerospace and defense manufacturers. Long Island has a long history of supplying and supporting the Department of Defense. We all remember when airplanes were made here on Long Island at Grumman at Sperry, at Fairchild, at Republic. And a lot of times people think because we don't make airplanes anymore on Long Island, we're not important to the defense industry. And that's not true. We make so many components that go into submarines, aircraft carriers, fighter jets, Army vehicles. In fact, Long Island is home to the 5th largest cluster of aerospace and defense manufacturers in America.
Read more about the roadblocks to increasing defense manufacturing on Newsday.com. Click Get More below that Newsday TV video box. A lot of people are headed to Oceanside for the Big Boy Seafood Boil. Ken Buffa shows us in today's Trendy Bites.
This is the Big Boy Boil you can only find here at Seafood Mania in Oceanside. Let's go inside and see how it's made. So tell me about the Big Boy and how it came to be.
This was during COVID. I said, okay, I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna buy some seafood. I'm gonna make a boil for me and my children. My kids said, Mom, you should sell this. They said, post it on your Instagram and see if somebody will buy the boil. And I said, no one's gonna buy this boil. And my daughter said, I'll bet you $1 that someone will buy the boil.
And this video that you posted online of the Big Boy,
Yes.
how many views?
1.4 or 1.5 at this time, I'm not sure.
Million views. Oh my gosh, it's like Christmas.
1 pound snow crab legs, an 8-ounce lobster tail, corn, potato, 1 pound of mussels, 1 pound of shrimp.
Oh, not the lobster tail on top. Oh my
only sits on
gosh,
top.
that's the best part right
Yeah.
there. This thing is huge. This is a Big Boy. Oh my gosh. Is anyone else crying? Just me? Okay, perfect.
Ready?
Oh my God. It is so good. The buttery, the seasoning, the presentation, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna eat all this. Ken Buffa, Newsday TV.
Looks pretty good. It is summer season, time for some seafood. Let's see more Trendy Bite segments on Newsday.com. You can check them all out. Click Get More below that Newsday TV video box. See more on these stories on Newsday.com and watch us streaming anytime on Local Now, YouTube, and the other streaming services you see here. I'm Macy Eglund. We've got more local news coming up.
You'll always find something exciting with Carissa Kelman on Newsday TV.
Today, I'm kayaking.
Join Newsday's travel writer for adventures near and far, from vacations and destinations
Fly fishing is all about having fun and connecting with nature.
to hidden places and insider spaces.
Right behind this velvet curtain, there's something waiting for us.
Get the best bets about things to do on and off Long Island. Let's go with Carissa Kelman. Now available at Newsday.com/Carissa.